So I've been getting a lot of questions about how to actually make money as a small creator. Not brand deals, not waiting to get millions of followers, but how you can start now with what you already have. So today I'm going to share 6 passive income sources that actually work, that you can genuinely start this month, even if your page is small, even if you're just starting as a beginner. By the end of this video, you will know the fastest passive income you can start today, the ones that are scalable in the long run, and where investing actually fits in. Before we continue, comment I'm building multiple income streams, because if you are serious about being a content creator, you don't need to rely on one source of income. Number one is affiliate marketing, and I'm going to explain this properly, because when people hear affiliate marketing, they feel like it is complicated, which is not. Basically, affiliate marketing means you recommend a product using a special link. When someone buys through your link, you get a percentage of the sales. You don't make anything, you don't ship anything, you just recommend something you really love in your video and get paid anytime someone buys through your link. Now let's take, for instance, you are a beauty creator and there is a moisturizer that you love. All you have to do is go online and search the brand and their affiliate link, because most brands have affiliates. Sign in as an affiliate, get your unique affiliate link, and then mention that product in your video the way you normally would do. And every time someone buys through that link, you earn a commission of, let's say, $8, $15, or even $30. Now that one video, that one mention could be getting views a year from now and still earning commission a year from now without you doing anything extra. And that is the passive part. The one thing I would say is only do this with things you actually use. Don't just promote things because you want commission, because as a creator, you are building an audience, you are building a community of people who trust you, and that trust is worth way more than a few dollars. You can start with Amazon Associates, which is the easiest. Share a Sale and Impact.com also have bigger brands. Number 2 is digital product, and this one is actually my favorite. The idea is simple. You create something once and sell it over and over again. It could be an ebook, a PDF, a Canva template, a Notion dashboard, a mini workout plan, or a budget tracker spreadsheet. Literally just something useful somebody can pay for. You make it once and upload it on sites like Gumroad, Ahip, Stanstore, Bacons, and anytime someone buys, you get paid. No printing, no shipping. The same file just gets sent to the next person. Now, here's a real example. Let's say you are a fitness creator and you put together a 30 days mini workout plan at home for beginners, and then you price it for like $20. If 50 people buys this month, that's already $1,000. Obviously, building up to 50 sales takes time and an audience that trusts you. But the point is, once the product exists, it can keep selling even while you sleep, while you travel, and you're doing something else. The easiest way to figure out what to make is to think about what people, your friends, your family members always ask you about. Once you get that answer, you can turn it into a product. 3, and I feel like this particular one doesn't get talked about enough, and it is called print on demand. So the way it works is that you design a product, let's say a t-shirt, a phone case, a bag, and then you list it in a shop. When somebody buys, the company prints it and ships it directly to the customer. You never buy any stock, you never hold any inventory, you never ship anything. Let's say you make a design for a funny t-shirt, something that is really specific. Let's say a dog mom, a nurse, or something like that. You put it on a t-shirt and then you price it at $25. Let's say printing, shipping, and everything costs you like $14. You end up with a profit of $11. 100 order is $1,100 from a design you made in Canva. The thing with print on demand is that the more specific your niche is, the better it works. Printful and Printify are the main platforms to use. Connect either of them to an Etsy shop, and Etsy shop already has its own built-in traffic, so you don't even need an audience to start. And that's what makes this particular one so accessible. Actually, I just want to stop here for a second. Maybe you're sitting there watching me and thinking I'm not good enough, or I don't have a lot of followers to get started. That's not it, because with affiliate marketing, it does not require you to have thousands of followers. With digital product, if you have 100 people who trust you and can buy is enough. And with print on demand, you don't even need an audience to get started, because Etsy, where you are listing your product, already has its own built-in traffic. So you don't need to be big to start, you just have to start. Number 4 is a paid newsletter or paid community. And this one is interesting because the income is recurring. That is, people pay you monthly. Here's the simplest version of how it works. You start a newsletter. Let's say you're talking about personal finance. Then you set it for free for a few months and build up a list of people who actually read it. Once you have maybe 500 to 600 subscribers, you can launch a paid tier. Let's say $8 a month for extra content like detailed breakdowns, Q&A, templates, like whatever that fits your niche. If 5% of your subscribers pay and you have 1,000 free subscribers, that's 50 people paying $8 monthly. And a paid community works the same way, like a private Discord, a school where people pay to be part of it or to get access to you. The honest part about this particular one is that it is not passive totally, because you need to continuously provide value for people to stay subscribed to your newsletter or community. The platforms I would suggest for a newsletter is Beehive, and with this one it is very easy to start and it does not take a cut of your subscription income. Another platform is Substack, and it is very easy for you to grow on this platform. It's just that it takes 10% of everything you make. And I actually started on Substack, and guys, it is very interesting. For paid communities, you can start with Telegram, Discord, School. There are a lot of them. Number 5, YouTube monetization. And I know a lot of us are fighting to be part of this particular passive income. YouTube pays you a share of the ad revenues from the ads that runs on your videos. The average is somewhere between $3 to $5 per 1,000 views, but this varies depending on the type of niche you are in. Like for finance content, it can be $15 to $30 per 1,000 views. But here's the thing that people miss. So once a video is up, it keeps getting views and it keeps making money. A video you posted today could be getting 100 views a day 2 years from now and still earning 2 years from now. You don't have to re-upload it, you don't have to do anything, it's just there still making money for you. And that's what makes YouTube really passive, not just the immediate views but the long-term view. To get into the YouTube partner program and start earning, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time over the past year. Most channels get there somewhere between 8 to 1 year, and I'm not going to lie to you, this is not easy because it actually took me like a year to get monetized on YouTube. But while you're building towards that, you don't have to wait till you get monetized before you make money. You can start selling your digital product in your bio and your affiliate in your description. And number 6 is a bit different from everything else. It is called stock investing. Before you go and say, this is not for me, just stay for a second because this is really simple. I'm not talking about picking stock, day trading or anything complicated. I'm talking about index funds. An index fund is basically a basket that holds tiny pieces of hundreds of companies at once. Like the S&P 500, that's a fund that holds a bit of Apple, Google, Amazon, and 500 other companies all at once. Historically, it returns about 10% a year on average. And over time, that money compounds because money grows on top of money. Let's say you put in $100 a month for 10 years at that average rate. You end up with roughly $19,000, even though you only put in $12,000. That difference is your money earning money while you did nothing, and that's very passive. I'm not a financial advisor, so talk to one if you need proper guidance for your situation, okay? But the basic idea is this: once you're earning money from your other source of income, start putting a portion of that into something that grows on its own. Platforms like Trading 212 and eToro makes it easy to set up. I actually started investing using the Trading 212 platform, and you don't need to have like thousands of euros or dollars to get started. I started investing with 20 euros. I think I will definitely do a separate video on how I'm investing and how it is going. So those are the 6: affiliate marketing, digital product, print on demand, paid newsletter or community, YouTube monetization, and stock investing. None of them will make you rich overnight. I hope you already know that. But all of them compound. The longer you do them, the more they grow. And the smartest thing to do is to pick one, just one, and actually start this month, like right now. Build it for like 2 to 3 months before you add another one. That's how you actually build income, instead of doing everything, staying busy, and at the end you're not seeing any results. The people who have real passive income do not do everything at once. They start with one, stick to it until it works before they add another. Anyway, I hope this was actually useful. Drop a comment and tell me which one you are going to try first, because I'm genuinely curious and I'm gonna read and respond to your comments. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to this channel if you want more stuff like this, because I keep it practical, I keep it simple. By the way, this is video 5 of my 80 days video challenge before the end of this year. See you in the next one. Bye.